going to be a reading on the Stanley Hotel. So this is what inspired Stephen King's The Shining. So it's pretty interesting. People have stayed there before, and there have been reports of things happening in the rooms, like luggage moving or the lights going on and off, things like that in different rooms. So I made a list, and I'm gonna go through and let's see what we can find out. Okay, so let's see. Room 217. Stephen King actually stayed there with his wife. There have been reports of luggage moving, like I said, lights going on and off. There was a massive explosion in that room where it was from like gas lanterns and a candle, and there was a chambermaid in there, and some people say that they believe that the chambermaid is still in that room. So let's see. Temperance reversed. This is about something being unbalanced. I'm seeing like the candle. I don't know if it fell or I don't know what caused the explosion, but definitely being unbalanced. The moon reversed. That's usually things coming to light. So almost like wanting to make herself known. Eight of Swords reversed, like not wanting to be trapped and wanting to make herself known. Two of Castles reversed. So this is really, with Two of Castles, it's actually pentacles or coins, or it's the earth element. So when this is reversed, it's kind of like, again, something being imbalanced. In a lot of decks you see this, or somebody's like trying to juggle something. So Temperance reversed is an imbalance, and this is an imbalance as well when that is reversed. Also could be saying, like, you know, the fact that it's coming out in the castles, it's like almost like this person is very tied to this hotel. So maybe it's hard for them to cross over. The High Priestess with the Fool. The High Priestess is about knowing, using your intuition, and the Fool is usually a new journey. So this is giving me vibes of like, I don't want to leave this room yet. I don't want to start this new journey yet, because there's like almost like I feel like I have unfinished business here, or I'm very like attached to this room here. And this is you know, this is what happened in the room. I believe that is where, I think that's why she's attached to the room, because I believe that is what happened with the explosion. I think she was in the room. And Nine of Castles, she's like stuck to it. The Hermit reversed. She doesn't want to be alone. And also, with this specifically, this boat here, a lot of times, like, this reminds me of like crossing over when I see like boats and things like that. Because it kind of gives like the Six of Swords. There's something about crossing over with the Six of Swords sometimes. So this kind of gives me vibes of that in this deck. So that being reversed is like, I'm afraid to go yet. Like, I can't leave this alone. Like, I'm just, you know, too stuck to this room, this place. So I do definitely, in the Empress reversed on the bottom of the deck, I do think that for sure that she is still haunting this room. Unfortunately, I think she's having a hard time crossing over, for sure. All right, let's see. Let's look at room 428. They say that there's a cowboy ghost there, reports of seeing him, the chair rocking, phantom kisses, weird things like that. All right, so let's see, room 428. We have 10 of Castles and 6 of Castles. So again, being earth elements, this gives vibes of, so the 10 of Castles is kind of like complete abundance, everything being secure, having a lot. And the 6 of Castles, sometimes that's about this could be like more of a vibe of giving, like being giving. Yeah, I think that this person for some reason is kind of, I don't know if they were in a position in life to be very giving or generous, but this is a card of generosity. And coming out with like this, it's almost like, I don't know if he had a lot or he's still like stuck to this hotel here. And being that he's stuck to this hotel, I don't know, it's almost like he wants to he wants to be generous with the guests. So hence the phantom kisses and things like that. All right, let's see what else. There was a concert hall that was built for the owners. Let's see. So the wife, it was for the wife. I believe it was built for the wife. So they say it's haunted by her presence. There have been reports of the piano playing. The Hierophant, the Six of Candles. Yeah, definitely. So the Hierophant, this is like about tradition. A lot of times you could see this for like churches or schools, but it's like a card of learning and things like that, but it's usually where like people can congregate to learn something. Concert hall, I feel like this could give concert hall vibes. And that coming out with the Six of Candles, this is about usually public recognition, public performances, things like that, being seen in the public eye and being successful. So I do think she is there still playing the piano, still liking the attention. And the fourth floor has reports of children laughing and running in the hallways. So some say the ghost of a child plays with people's hair. Let's see. Two of Candles reversed. So it's like not expanding, or the Empress reversed, like losing a partnership. They might be looking for their mother. I think that's what's going on here. Two of Candles reversed, and then the Empress reversed. The Empress could be a mother. This is like divine feminine. A lot of times about abundance, growth, birthing things, creativity, mother. So with that being reversed and Two of Candles being reversed, not knowing what to do or where to go, not knowing the next plans to make because they can't find their mother. They don't know which way to go. So, oh, that's sad. I do think that they're definitely looking for her. And they say there was a ghost of a pastry chef in the caves. And we have Three of Claws reversed, which usually is some sort of like a recovery from a heartbreak. Three of Crypts reversed. Three of Crypts reversed is just usually wanting to be alone. Three of Crypts, usually that's like Three of Cups. So it's like community, like wanting to be, when it's reversed, it's like not really wanting to be in the community. So, but still kind of wanting to be around. Yeah, so I definitely think that that is true as well. All of this, my opinion only, but it does make sense. And especially if you look at it too, it makes sense, like, you know, this vibe of like wanting to be alone deep in the caves. So let's see. All right. And also there were in room 407 multiple reports of being tucked in bed or someone sitting on the bed. Knight of Castles. That's somebody working hard. Knight of Castles is somebody working hard. And the World. Somebody working hard, someone who has completed life with the world. Maybe they might have this little, almost like a little devilish streak with the devil coming out, and Page of Candles could be like an immaturity, but like this like fiery energy, like I'm fired up, excited and everything, but you know, it almost feels like a little bit devious, but almost like, I don't know if they get a kick out of, I don't know if they get like a kick out of like, you know, scaring people when they're tucking them in bed. But yeah, I think it's kind of like, it's kind of that vibe. Or even sitting on the bed. This definitely gives vibes of that. I think that that's true as well. So I do feel like all of these presences that they are talking about are there. 7 of Candles. This is usually things being like, it's like it's like fiery energy, but like there's usually an issue there, like where it's hard to move up. It's hard to move up from where you are, but you're still super inspired to try. So this does give vibes of like not crossed over yet. I still have all this fiery energy here, and I still want to do, you know, whatever unfinished business I might have, but it's gonna be hard because I'm a ghost. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed.